Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om. Sumukascha ekadantascha kapilo gajakarnakaha lambodharascha vikato vignarajo vinayakaha धूमकेतु गणाध्यक्षः पालचंद्रो गजाननः वक्रतुंडः सूर्पकर्णो हेरंबः स्कंदपूर्वजः शुक्लांबरधरं विष्णुं शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये यस्य वरदवक्त्राद्या पारिषद्या परसतं विघ्नं निघ्नन्ति सततं विश्वक्सेनं तमाश्रये गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुसाक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। सच्चिदानंद रूपाय कृष्णाय अक्लिष्टकारिणे नमो वेदांत वेद्याय गुरवे बुद्धिसाक्षिणे कृष्णद्वैपायनं व्यासं सर्वभूतहिते रतं वेदाब्जभास्करं वन्दे समाधिनिलयं मुनिं नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। सहस्रमूर्तेः पुरुषोत्तमस्य सहस्रनेत्रानन पादबाहोः सहस्रनाम्नां स्तवनं प्रशस्तं निरुच्यते जन्मजरादिशान्त्यै. Now with Swami's grace we came up to Slokam 99. Uttarano dushkrutiha punyo duswapnanasanah viraha rakshanas santo jivanas paryavasthitah. Number 100. Next we will take up. Ananta rupo anantastrir jitamanyur bhayapahah chaturasro gabhiratma vidiso vyadiso disah. Now anantarupah anantastrihi jitamanyuhu bhayapahah. That also I believe we covered. So we will take up from Chaturasri. Chaturasri Gabhiratma Vidiso Vyadiso Dishaha. Then 101. Anadir Bhurbhuvo Lakshmi Suviro Ruchirangadaha Janano Jana Janmadir Bhimo Bhima Parakramaha. Chaturasro Gabhiratma Vidiso Vyadiso Dishaha. Chaturasraha Gabhiratma Vidishaha Vyadishaha Disaha. Chaturasraha. Now the aspect of Bhagavan that hands out, that meets out the results of all our actions, not only physical, verbal, but also mental actions, including our thoughts. The attitude with which we do our things are very important. So correspondingly, we call it as karma palan, right? The karma paladata. Paladata, karma paladata, right? Palada is the one who grants all the results of all our actions. But here the Chaturasraha means appropriate to, corresponding to. Now Bhagavan says that what to do, what to give, how to give, when to give, and where to give, right? And how much to give. If you are looking at quality, that I'm adding that. Swami didn't say that. So all those are decided by him. That aspect of Bhagavan is Chaturasraha. And every palan, the karma palan that comes, the appropriateness, the aptness of the objective of all that is to refine me, to continue to purify each one of us, right? So that only when we become 100% purity, we become, the Hridayam becomes pure, then only it becomes, it deserves to be offered as a flower at Bhagavan's lotus feet. That is why the purification process is going on. Now, in that process, the appropriateness, the aptness of it is beautifully defined by Bhagavan himself, how he does it. Okay, he says it is like wearing, whatever happens in our life is like wearing a shoe. The shoe has to fit the right size, right? If it is too tight, it is painful. We cannot wear the shoe. If it is too loose also, we cannot wear it. So whatever happens is in our life, in each one of our life, whether it is a reward or it is a derision, it's a appreciation or infamy, it really doesn't matter. Whatever that happens, that is most appropriate to me at that moment in my life to make me a better person. So the Chaturasraha is the aspect of Bhagavan that does that. Gabhiratma. Gabhiratma is somebody who is beyond our mind to imagine, beyond the words to describe, and beyond my intellect to even grasp and understand. And Bhagavan's Swarupam, Swami Svabhavam, while Bhagavan is present everywhere, at all places, in all ways, right? Internally, I am aware of it. But to be able to go beyond awareness and describe it and capture it in words, or to imagine it, this is the way it is, and capture it in my imagination completely, it is not possible. It is Bhagavan is Atitaha, beyond the ability to imagine with mind or to even understand. Nobody can really perceive him in all entirety, right? And that is because, if you look at it, that is as long as I feel separate from Bhagavan, it's impossible to get totality, right? You cannot. The moment I merge with him, then, as one J.R. Swami says beautifully, he himself may not know the extent of his glory. That is what he's describing. But once you become one with him, then there is no need to perceive something that is different from you. Then Vidishaha. Then the V can be the Sanskrit aksharam there, the V, as explained to you probably a few times before. Let us review that. It means a variety of, and also means vishesham. That means something that is very special. Okay. It also means without. Okay. It's got three meanings depending on how you can enjoy it in those ways. So Vidishaha means one, according to the now there is before I explain that, I want to explain to you a word in Sanskrit called adhikaram. Adhikaram does not mean authority. Okay? Adhikaram means an accountability, a responsibility. Okay? Karmanyeva adhikaraha te is what Swami says. My responsibility is to do actions. So I have a responsibility for that. I cannot shirk that responsibility, and I must not do that, and I cannot do it also. According to the responsibilities given in our life, which does not remain constant, it keeps on changing as we go through the process of life. A child, a newborn baby, has really no responsibility, right? And then a young person, brahmacharyam, we say, brahmacharyam got tremendous responsibility, disciplines associated with that, right? And then grahasthan, you get married, the responsibilities become, actually multiply. Not just taking care of wife and the kids and all that, or husband and the kids, but you have to take care of the society also. You got to serve the society. That is the reason that the householder. Then in vanaprastham, the responsibilities are different, and in the sannyasam, the responsibilities in that stage are different. And correspondingly, you will see as we become older and different ages also, The response, I cannot at the age of 70, I cannot behave like as if I'm 2 or 3 years old, right? The responsibilities and the conduct and what we call maturity, all those things are important. Now, Vidishaha means according to the responsibilities assigned to you, you also give the corresponding results and the rewards. I carry out my responsibility that is assigned to me at that point in my life. I get the appropriate reward for that, right? As a grihasthan, I should not and must not carry out the responsibility of a sannyasi. As a sannyasi, I cannot carry out the responsibility of a householder. So each stage in life, each part of life, as we go through the process, the responsibilities are very clearly defined. If I carry out the responsibility well, I get the appropriate reward, the appropriate palan, the appropriate result. That is vidishaha. Now, if I don't do my responsibility properly, then correspondingly, Swami also keeps correcting. You have to do your job well, the job I have given you. So, till I learn that, naturally I get results that are appropriate to what I do, how I carry out the responsibility. Okay? Vidishaha. So basically, putting it in another way, I am responsible for everything that happens to me in my life. Simple. And how so? If I do the work in hand well, properly, okay, as yogam, as an act of worship, as an example, then I'm carrying out my life well. So the results that happen in my life will be different. So I must carry things out, everything keeping Bhagavan in my mind. If I do that, that is the final goal. If I do that, then the appropriate result for that will happen also, which is one of peace, shantam, anandam, and saukyam, So vidishaha, appropriate to the execution of responsibilities, adhikarangal. Vyadishaha, as it implies now, the various devagar, indragar, we call various forms of God that we worship, Saraswati, Lakshmi, or Indra, or Playa, or what, various aspects to remove the obstacles. We go to Ganesha, right? Education, Saraswati, like different aspects. And corresponding to that, the devas that we worship, well, devas have been given a certain responsibility, distinct responsibility. Then we also give the results, the powers corresponding to that adhikaram, right? If I go and pray to Ganesha, please remove my obstacle, that gets done. So I praise to Hanuman, reciting Hanuman Chalisa to give me, energy and enthusiasm and support and succor and all that, I get it. So that aspect of Swami that is present everywhere, at the same time touching me and interacting with me in different aspects, okay, by giving the results of the appropriate to the responsibility assigned to that particular deva to whom I worship for that particular, to achieve that particular objective. That is Vyadishaha. So it's very important to understand that. While all these forms of God are representing one single form, each one is specifically I'm relating to for one aspect of my life. Please understand. So very seldom do I go to prayer and say, give me mukti or moksha, right? Or very seldom I go and pray to Saraswati and say, give me wealth, right? Give me money, right? And the way I interact and I touch God, I approach God, same way He responds. That particular aspect of resources to mete out that resource so that to help me in my life, that aspect of Deva has given a certain adhikaram. Correspondingly, the results that follow, the power that follows from that adhikaram. That is Vyadishaha. Dishaha, is one who is present in the form of Vedas in our life. Vedas are not a gross manifestation, they are subtle, but they are very much present in the form of sound, isn't it, in our life. And that Veda Rupi is Sabdamayi. And through the Vedas, all the actions that I do, then he gives a result, the palan, the fruits of those actions. How so? If I recite Gayatri Mantram every day properly, then I get a certain tejas, certain power, certain peace of mind. Or if I do Homam and I keep on repeating some mantrangal, for example, those mantrangal have palan also. They do contribute, to make certain things happen, purify the environment. The moment you hear a Shanti Mantram in Vedam, immediately you feel peaceful, even though you may not understand the meaning of it. That's the power of the Veda Mantrangal. So one who's present in the form of Vedas and giving out the fruits of those Mantrangal, the recitations of those Mantrangal. And along with that, reciting with the Veda Mantram, certain in Vedas, actions are prescribed, right? And the actions have to be done, carried out, in order for the universe to sustain itself. The universe is sustained on the basis of action, which is sustained on the basis of prema. So, so many actions take place, so many activities by so many jantukal at so many points in time. So these are all prescribed, these karmangal are all prescribed in Vedas. And one, if you perform those actions as prescribed in the Vedas, then you will get the result. That is also prescribed in the Vedas. So this aspect of Bhagavan that is present as a Veda Rupi, in the Swarupam of Vedas, giving out not only the action but also the results of it. That is Dishaha. Anadihi. And Anadihi. Adihi means we say beginning, one who has no beginning. Okay. And one who has really, there is no cause for him. He's causeless. For everything else, there is a cause. But there is, in the creation of the universe, the cause is, both an intelligence and a knowledge, wisdom aspect, right, that has created it. And there's also a material aspect that is that's gone into creating the universe. But here, Anadihi means one who has no beginning, one who has no cause for his existence. That is, prema just is that is the way it is. Okay. Bhur Bhuvaha, next one, we'll take 100. Now 99, we finished. Uttarano Dushkadeha Punyo Duspapranasanaha Viraha Rakshana Santo Jivana Paryavastitaha Antarupo Nantashrib Jitamanir Bhayapagaha Chaturasro Gabhiratma Vidiso Vyadisho Dishaha Anadir Bhurbuvo Lakshmihi Suviro Ruchirangadaha Anadihi Vijassa Bhurbuvaha Lakshmihi Suviraha Ruchirangadaha. Now, Bhurbuvaha Lakshmihi, it can be taken as two namas, Bhurbuvaha, or it can be taken as one nama also. Bhurbuvo Lakshmihi. It can be taken as one nama. We'll enjoy both ways as Sankara Bhagavad teaches us. Bhurbuvaha is very clear, right? Bhuhu and Bhuvaha, and the Prapanjam, the 14 lokas, and the Bhuvaha, the mental universe, that is on the Hiranya Garbham form, right? The one who is the basis and the one who supports. Supports means making sure it exists and it is nourished in its existence also. They're not just physically not falling down, but the one who supports. And that is Dharma. Looking at it another way, Bhagavan, that we've seen this before, right? Dharayati iti dharmaha, the one who supports everything. That is Bhurbuvaha. Lakshmihi, the one that shines, the prakasam in the world. Another way is, we've seen this before, for us to live, so many things are required. Isn't it? So many things are required. Just if we think for a second. And all these things are provided, right, by that aspect of Bhagavan, that is Lakshmi. If we say Bhur, Bhuvo, Bhur, Bhuhu plus Bhuvaha plus Lakshmi, with these three namas, right? Bhuhu, Bhuvaha, Lakshmi. Quickly we saw that because we saw you already know this. So Bhuhu is Bhulokam, Bhuvaha is Bhuvarlokam, and Lakshmi is the Sankara Bhashyam beautifully says, the present as the Brahma Vidyai in our life. And there's a knowledge of the divine, the knowledge of divinity, right? That we're all seeking. We're all seeking to know that through personal experience, because only through personal experience I can know, right? So that knowledge that is present in Bhuhu, Bhuvaha, and that Lakshmi, okay? And the presence of Bhagavan, the essence of Bhagavan that is present in Bhulokam and Bhuvarlokam, which is the one that is supporting both lokams. That is Bhuhu, Bhuvaha, Lakshmi. Now, if you say Bhur, Bhuvo, Lakshmi as one namam, then look at it differently. One who makes the Bhulokam and the Bhuvarlokam shine in effulgence. Bhur, Bhuvo, Lakshmi. So, one is a supporting aspect, the essence that is there in Bhulokam and Bhuvarlokam. The other one, the one makes the Bhulokam and Bhuvarlokam manifest, shine in effulgence, right? Cognizable. So the uncognizable shines, and because of its prakasam, part of we are able to cognize. Oh, this is what it is. We get in, right? That aspect is Bhur-Bhuvo Lakshmi. Then Suviraha. Suviraha is all kinds of beneficial things are granted in life. Aspect of Swami that grants only beneficial things, and not just one type of beneficial thing, so many types, in so many ways, in so many times, at so many times in life, right? Continuously, the infinite types and varieties and forms of happenings in our life, every single iota of it is beneficial. Beneficial in the sense, to put it very clearly, define it, what is beneficial is the company of Bhagavan is the only thing that is beneficial, nothing else. And where can I keep this company of Bhagavan? First, I have to keep it in the heart. But what is the Hridaya? But how do I keep it? What is preventing from doing it? My mind right now, which is going all over the place. So the mind has to be kept in the company of Bhagavan, then automatically I live in my Hridaya. So the aspect of keeping company of Bhagavan in my mind, that is the beneficial thing that is happening in our life. Continuous reminders keep coming, right? And we are able to do it, in sporadically here and there, but to do it constantly and continuously, that is why so many beneficial happenings are taking place. Every single happening is fundamentally beneficial only. It's a blessing only. That aspect of Bhagavan, who's protecting me. When we say, oh, Vishnu is a protector, it is not just a simple thing. Just imagine, if we create something to protect it, how much work is involved, even to take care of one child, one baby from birth, for the baby to feed the baby, and then for it to grow up, learn to walk, and then so many things before baby can go and lead its own life. As a human being, I'm saying, how much is involved? Just imagine. Now for that, if you look at the whole, just the Bhulokam, so many billions of not only people, but other Jantukal are there, other Mrigangal are there, animals are there, plants are there, so many things are there. And they all keep changing all the time. Every single one of them has to be protected. So Bhagavan is making these happenings, infinite happenings, all beneficial. Okay? That is Suviraha. And the interesting thing is, the Bhagavan is present in everything. So the mutual, Parasparam, is an important thing to understand. That is why the universe is sustained by itself. sustains itself. That's why the Bhulokam is sustained by itself only by through mutual help, like the way the tree gives me oxygen and I give it back carbon dioxide, like the way earthworm goes and then makes a soil fertile, loose enough for the plant to grow. So many things you can give examples. Everyone is connected and doing its job in order to nourish something else. And man is the only one, human being is the only one that is not following that line of conduct properly. Right? So that Suviraha is the one who does only beneficial things in so many ways in each one of our lives. And the objective being to give me the best state, best awareness, one with Bhagavan himself, to purify my mind, remove all the evil thoughts, all the thoughts that take me away from Bhagavan. All those things have to be removed like weeds, so that the love within me can blossom into a beautiful, fragrant flower, nectarine flower that can be offered at the lotus feet. Ruchi Rangadaha. Ruchihi Anga Daha. Ruchihi Anga Daha. Daha means to give. Ruchihi means sweet, the sweetness of prema. That is what it is. And anything that is madhuram and angam, in this case, it means one who's got very attractive, beautiful shoulders. Now, some of us belong to, I heard the Rishi's name, Angirasa. Angirasa means his rasam, every angangal, every part of his body was essence of sweetness of divinity only, so much tejas. So, Ruchihi Angadaha, Sankara Bhagavad says, very beautiful shoulders, fine. Also, I believe that every aspect of Bhagavan in our life that we see, if I look at a person approaching me, if I look at something else in my life with the thought of Bhagavan and say, this is the same Bhagavan coming in another form. This is also a form of Bhagavan. The moment I do that, that form becomes very sweet. Okay? So the keeping company of Bhagavan in my mind, every angam of Swami that I perceive, that I see, that I hear, that I taste in my life, everything becomes ruchihi, so sweet and so beautiful only. So that the aspect of Swami that gives me that is ruchi anga daha. Now that is nothing but prema, nothing but the sweetness of love that makes it appear so beautiful. It is not just a physical appearance. Okay. Ruchi ranga daha. And let us see. Time we have 8:29. Okay. Then next one is the first line. Anadir Gurbuho Lakshmihi Suviro Ruchirangadaha Janano Jana Janmadir Bhimo Bhima Parakramaha Jananaha. That very clear. Okay. One who creates all the Jantukar, all the beings. That is Jananaha. Jana Janmadihi. Jana Janma Adihi. Jana, for all the beings that have been created, for Janma, for their birth, Adihi, the cause. Okay? The cause for the birth of all beings. That is Bhagavan. Okay? That is Prema. Okay? And so Jana Janma Adihi, Prema, Jananaha, though he creates all the beings. And why he does that, that we saw earlier. And it keeps on coming in order to share love and give love and receive love. That's the only reason. Give happiness, give bliss to others, and you get bliss back. Automatically it flows back. And this is the only reason that Jana Janma Adihi, the cause for the birth of all beings. Bhimaha. Now, very important. Even though Bhagavan is nothing but prema, nothing but absolute daya only and compassion only, because if Swami wants to punish me for a mistake I did, nothing in the world can be. It is such a frightening thing. It never happens. Because Bhagavan forgives and forgives and forgives and forgives and keeps on as a loving mother, only corrects my behavior. See, if I'm doing something wrong, that is, I'm harming myself, with my own conduct, what will the mother do? Mother will not punish. Mother will only correct my conduct so that I don't harm myself. That's what's happening. So that kind of a Bhagavan, who is nothing but compassion and daya and all that, all the Pancha Bhudangal, which constitute the whole universe, right? And all these are in utter fear of him. All the devas are in utter fear of him. Fear, not born out of helplessness, oh my God, I'll be punished and all that. No. It's a fear that comes out of tremendous respect, okay, incredible reverence, absolute carrying out the command without question. Bhagavan says, you may do this, absolutely not even straying either this way or that way from the line of command. Exactly they carry it out. Okay, that aspect of Bhagavan that keeps the whole prapancham in utter fear of him, utter obedience of him. That aspect is Bhima. Okay. Then Bhima Parakramaha. Now, Bhima means fear, and one who causes terror, one who causes automatic obedience. See, that's why even the Asuras, when they see Avatara Purushan, automatically they will bend their head and they'll put their clasp their hands together in Namaskaram. Because that aspect of it, that is Bhima. Okay, and Parakramaha, as the name implies, with Bhagavan, Parakrama means absolutely self-independent, not depending on anything else. He is a self-support. We all need another support, which support we call as Bhagavan. But for Bhagavan, he himself says, I'm so independent, absolute independent. He is not supported by anything, so he is not depending on anything else. And that feeling is Parakrama. And that's why all the Asuras, the bad, evil tendencies, they all will fly away in the presence of Bhagavan. Absolute. The moment I start becoming more and more loving in my life, share my life with everyone, and see what happens to your anger, see what happens to your greed, what happens to your jealousy, all those will be gone. That does not mean they're completely eliminated. That's a process that takes place. Even a little amount of it can rear its head up at any time. But they all will tuck their tails and run away in presence of Bhagavan. All the Asuras, they all will be absolutely in terror of Bhagavan. That is Bhima Parakramaha. Janano Jana Janmadihi Bhimo Bhima Parakramaha. Let us stop there today, 101. So today we took up Viraha Rakshana Santo Jivana Paryavastitaha. No, that one we did last class. And today Anantarupo Nantastrit Jitamanir Bhayapagaha. That also we did last session. So today we took up Chaturasro Gabhiratma Vidiso Vyadiso Disaham Anadir Bhurbhuvo Lakshmi Suviro Ruchirangadaha Janano Jana Janmadir Bhimo Bhima Parakramaha. Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Samastalokaha Sukhino Bhavantu. Samastalokaha Sukhino Bhavantu. Samastalokaha Sukhino Bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om.